So we're finally on the third chapter of Dead Space, and this is when it starts to really scare the life out of me. I have to be wary of every single possible corner. My skin is crawling. This is... I know that you're around here. I know it. I'm going to go around one of these, and it's just going to be the end of me. Where did you go? Do you remember that from the last video? There was something here, and now it's just okay. And there's money. Money to get you through the hard times. Where is my stimulus, Biden? I've only been waiting however many months. They said there was gonna be another one, and they haven't delivered. Where's my money? Okay, I've gotten through a minute, so this is it. I promised people a wrap at the end of the last video and at the end of a few videos ago now. I've kind of been shirking on my responsibilities, so it started out as me wanting to do a intro to a video, like stupid 4-line little nothing, but then it turned into a wrap. And you're gonna tell like how it started now that I said that and how it changes. Let's see if I can remember this now, trying to do a video and this at the same time. Where is it? Alright. I'm just a frog, sitting on a log. Mind is a bog, say to tired I'm a dog. Low wit summoner, if you count summon in my will. Myself as an afterthought, the pot I have to fill. I'm the muscle, not the brain, just spill my brains out. Try to say the words I mean, it falls like rain mouth, a cop-out. What you doing talking about the negatives, burning your head raw, involuntary sedatives accredited to the motion of the whole force, a gear that never fit in place, rusted and thrown off course, think I want a divorce from all the thoughts left inside of me, from people that won't let me speak the way that I am meant to be. Anomaly, if you can handle all that I am, just get back in your place and get the fuck off my hams, but keep spamming. I see you hanging onto my cliff notes, but when I turn the corner you'll be falling off my spokes. I'd have wrote this, but you never were the cost of a stamp. I know exactly what you're worth like the back of my hand. I would love to stand up, but I'm tired of your shit, so put it back in your mouth and sew another stitch. Okay, so I did it pretty consistently. I had forgotten about the last 4 lines, and I had forgotten to put... That was the whole reason that I was running back in the first place, was to clear up my inventory so I could grab that med pack, because now that we are at this part of it, this is like very much I am going to die. Oh, you can only have 6 line racks to a stack? Are you kidding me? So the biggest thing, I guess, would be to look at the capacity straight off. Okay, so... Huh. I guess I'm trying to plan ahead. Okay, so keep only 2 stacks of plasma energy. Sell the stasis pack. The med packs are important since I have so many small ones. I'm going to do that. Is this important for anything, or can I just sell it? I think it was found in one of those extra rooms, so I think they wouldn't make it mean anything, so I'll just sell it. And there we go. Look at that. I have 7. Should I save? Probably, but we're just gonna risk it. If so, yeah, and I wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions, right? If I can have any energy to push myself forward and just risk things, I will. Okay, so capacity up by 1 point, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it'll upgrade the width of my shot. That's probably good. Upgrade my mine. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Because usually I just use the plasma cutter. Rotating this is technically the alternative shot. Uh, am I going to run into a... Am I going to run into one of those extra rooms is the thing, but also am I going to grab another power node? You know what? Let's do it. Let's just commit. All risk, all the time. Yeah, so, New Year's resolutions, by the way, have people already failed on them? Do people even still do them anymore? I know that one of mine, the one specifically that I know that I have for sure, is to cut toxic people out of my life because at the end of last year, start of this year, I had because the friend that I usually hang out with, the main friend of the group, is very controlling and very mean, and if people don't defend themselves against him and stand up for themselves and fight back, he gets worse and worse over time. And really, like, I shouldn't keep hanging out with him, but I do because he's like the only, well, I wouldn't say the only person, but I've always been that kind of person where I I'll know people, but I won't talk to my friends' friends and make them my friends. I just deal with the first person that I started hanging out with, and then if anybody comes into that group off of that, it's just we only hang out when I'm hanging out with that person. So it's like I forgot I forgot what I was gonna do off of that. I gotta concentrate a little bit. There's like... Oh yeah, and I was gonna mention that before. I probably did when I was doing this, when I was starting this a couple months ago, but like trying to remember things from a couple months ago. Wait, do I have to move to the side or... Okay, are you all... No, I thought that you were all the way through your action. That is nowhere near fair. Whatever, anyways, I'll just blast forward and talk about how the people for Dead Space researched, like, train accident victims for some of these monsters. They kind of look like praying mantises to me, which I always thought was like, but there's only one fact that I know about the mantises, is that they eat their mates' heads, and that's it. What was I trying to say? That, yeah, that he was the only person that I hung out with face to face, like in person, and that was the only reason that I kept going back to him, even though he's probably one of the most toxic people on the planet. But, like, I don't know, it pushed me into a mental breakdown recently, and I just kind of can't deal with him anymore. And there's no way that you would be able to tell him, but about like a month ago when we were hanging out, I had, like, we put his Mario Party into my Switch because we were planning to play that when I was spending that night, but freeze them, and then what do I need to do? I think if I shoot this that way, then I can have the space to get to these ones, and then if I back up and freeze again... But yeah, we ended up not playing that game because we were doing other stuff, and I forgot that I had it in my system, and I said that I would give it to him the next time that I hung out, but we've hung out like 5 times since then, and I've just kind of kept forgetting. And now that I have him blocked, I think I'm just gonna keep it. And honestly, that's what he gets for being a jerk anyway. And the second time that we hung out recently, this week, his friend was one of his friends that we don't usually hang out was being a jerk to me in a way that I thought wasn't gonna happen again, a way that I thought we had settled. Oh no, I might have to actually, yeah, I might have to actually shoot a bit. I thought that my freeze bubble was going to get them because, okay, no! Okay, so they're gonna leap at me, which means that I have to take care of you this way too, because... Oh! I'm out of stasis. Anyways, I'm trying to... I wonder about that, right? Like, what is the law on possession? Because I know that... I know that everybody's made... Well, everybody says it as a joke. Possession is 9/10 of the law. But, like, how long do you have to have something in your possession to have it technically be yours? But then again, when I was, what was it, 17, and I had the PS3 in my room for years because, yeah, my sister bought it for me for my 14th birthday, but she bought it for me for my 14th birthday, but she got sick of it after like the first year, so I think I had it in my room for a couple years after that. And I was living at my aunt's for a couple different stints in between that time. So I had it for years. But she stole it from me for like half a year because when I was at my aunt's when I was 17, I had tried to take all of my stuff back so that I would never have to deal with them again. But as retaliation, they stole it back from me. I think I talked about this before, but now I'm talking about it in the sense of that it was my possession because it was in my possession for basically 3 years. I don't know. It's weird about that. And I think the only reason that I came back to live here after that was because I had no air condition. Well, I mean, like, there was the air conditioning in the windows, but it wasn't like central air conditioning that I'm used to at my mom's house. And that was one of those summers! Oh no, oh no, oh no! Move! Can you move? 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 Okay, and get the stasis back. Because I still don't have it saved. It's quite a bit back from this. What? Where are you? Where are you? Oh no. So are you still gonna be down there, or like, do you pop out of somewhere else? Okay, so now the plan is to look for vents on these walls because if you run another way, they pop through the vents. And if there are vents on these walls, then they can show up behind me at any given old time. That is one. Can I go close to here and have you... Okay. Huh. So maybe if I go forward, I actually don't know. Um, and now it's telling me to go backwards for some weird reason. There's a save station. Wait, were you just, like, scripted to run away? Huh, the schematic for the Ripper, that's like a chainsaw that you can shoot out the saw blades. I don't remember how effective that is right offhand. That might sound good as a third weapon. Anything that's not the pulse rifle or the flamethrower. I know that I saved with like no health, but that's kind of my jam right now. Okay, so get this from the cabinet. What? Seriously, were you scripted to run away? Because, like, if I lost out on being able to get a thing because of that, okay. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. That's like that. This is here. I'll just save over the one that I just did. What was I? Oh, yeah. Alright. Yeah, and that's the thing, because I know for a fact that he doesn't watch my channel, so I think I'm in the clear. As long as I can just manage to not talk to him for a while, I don't know. But I'll see how that goes, and I'll let you know either way. Just because I just think it's funny. And it's not like we're friends on Switch, so we wouldn't know that way either. I don't know. That kind of makes me a jerk, but like everything I've had to deal with him for the past 8 years, it's something needs to happen in return. Something, anything at all. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope that you have enjoyed this. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow.